Martin Lindstrom, world-renowned marketing expert. What is the biggest change that AI is bringing to your work in the present?
There's no doubt about that AI gives life to brands. In the past, we basically saw brands talking at you. With social media, there started to be an interaction. But when it comes to AI, we're going to involve the consumer. There's an old saying from Benjamin Franklin that if you tell you'll forget, show me and I may remember, involve me and I'll understand. Well, that is exactly what AI is doing. So what we'll see is that brands will start to have a highly engaging, personalized voice. And a good example of that is in the insurance industry. You will notice that the sales agents, perhaps responsible for 2,000 or 3,000 customers out there, will put on a filter, and the filter will basically adjust his or her voice to the audience which are receiving the message. This means that the sender and the recipient are starting to get closer. This is one of the biggest changes we'll see as a consequence of AI in marketing and branding at least.
What is the biggest change that you believe AI will bring to your work in the next 10 years?
We will see an enormous amount of changes. Let me give you two examples indicating where the future is going. One of our partners is Brain Technology out of San Francisco. It's probably one of the most advanced AI innovation labs in the world right now, reinventing the operating system on our phones, which basically means that the app, which we all have become so familiar with, is going to disappear. Instead, you will see that the apps will customize themselves around your behavior rather than the opposite way. Or another company is VRX Health out of Los Angeles. What we've done is that over the last 7 years, we developed a whole new format of therapy. It basically means that you will talk to an AI-generated therapist, which can help you change some of the mental issues you may be struggling with. Now, this is developed in partnership with one of the largest hospitals in the world and tested with more than 3,500 patients. And here's the stunning result of this. The healing rate on average is 77%. This gives you a sense of that AI is no longer just the conventional, you go into ChatGPT and you ask a question. This is much deeper and much more profound.
What do we need to be mindful of when it comes to AI?
What you're seeing right now is only the beginning. As I tend to say, the world has never gone this fast and will never be this slow again. And the evolution, or perhaps the revolution of AI, is definitely no exception. I'm concerned about the fact that AI can emulate the human voice to a degree where we no longer can see a difference. We already now see that with deep fakes, where we will struggle to figure out what is real and what's fake. When we can no longer trust a society, then it starts to be a fundamental problem for society. Remember, the foundation for our society is trust. And trust is basically brought up because of language. And language is helping us to evaluate if we can trust people or not.
Stay tuned and discover more about AI at Brand Minds 2024.